Welcome, fellow pirates. Are you tired of being a low Athena level? Well, boy, have I got the video for you today. Now, this is my own personal method that I personally use in order to level up my Athena. It might not be for everyone, but it works for me and it levels me up quick. To get us started, obviously, you're going to want to raise the Athena Fortune flag. For whatever reason, if you don't know where the Athena Fortune flag is, it can be found in the tavern next to the mysterious stranger by the stairs. This method can be done 100% solo fairly easily, but for even more efficiency, bring some friends along, and this method will become even more efficient. To get started and make your life way easier, we are going to be sure to buy all the supplies we can at the outpost. Trust me, you're going to need them, and if you don't want to get all of the resources like I recommend, at least grab a storage crate. It's going to be pretty vital for this strategy. Now that we have all of our resources taken care of, we're going to head over to the quest table, navigate to the Athena tab, and vote for a raid on a seafort. It will make you dive, but that's exactly what we want, so be sure to dive to the location. Once we pop out of the water, we're going to be sure to find the ideal parking spot. It's going to be the little area close to sea level that's glowing green. Be sure not to anchor yourself, just in case any enemy crew decides to pull up on you. Just raise your sails to stop your momentum. I'm sure all of you have done a seafort before. Use your preferred method. I prefer pistol and a sword just to take them out fairly easily. Make sure you don't skip out on the secret stash key, as it will help you level up your flag. While you're at the seafort completing it, I highly doubt you'll be disturbed, unless you're unlucky like me. Pull out your telescope and see Galleon across the way. Luckily, I think they had a much larger target in mind. If you are playing with solo, it's a lot more important that you stay visual. Be sure you're checking the map for reapers, checking their horizon. You don't want anybody sneaking up on you. Alright, good job. You beat a seafort. Go ahead and unlock it, load it up. You've done this a million times probably, but don't sail away quite yet. You're going to grab that storage crate that you bought because I told you to buy it. You did buy it, right? Good, okay. Because there's plenty of food on this island, and trust me, we're going to the Devil's Roar, so we're going to need a bunch of food. So be sure to stock up here. It has some of the best food in the game. Once you've brought all those supplies back on board, go ahead and store them, and I hope you're not too attached to that loot we brought on board. Make sure you bring it on board, because we need the levels for our flag, but I hope you didn't get too attached, because we're going to go back to our quest table, and we're going to navigate over to the Ashen Voyages, and do the Ashen Voyage of Legend. Be sure to dive to this location. It's going to tell you, are you sure about losing the treasury we have on board? But press OK because we're really not worried about it. If you really want to, you can go sell it. Just know it's going to make this method more inefficient and waste you a little bit of time, and it won't even be selling for the maximum value. Once we come out of the water, you're going to have 3 maps: a skeleton mission, a riddle, and an X-Sparks spot. The 3 islands that you will get most of the time are going to be Ruby's Fall, Flintlock Peninsula, and Fletcher's Rest. Hopefully you spawned at one of the northern islands. If not, I would recommend that you do sail to the northern islands first, because your Athena chest is going to send you down south. I'm sure all of you have done skeleton quests before, but the way I like to do it is just having a sword and a blow dart. The blow dart is really efficient against the gold skeletons because you can blow them up with the explosive darts, and it's really good for killing the captains as well quickly. Another thing that you should absolutely be doing is looking at the map and parking near the X's on your X marks the spot voyages. It'll save you so much time transferring loot, so always be sure to check your map and park in the ideal spot. With this most recent update, you'll notice some red shiny bits in the sand. Those are skeletons that you can dig up and they'll be your ally. These can be extremely useful, especially for completing riddles if you're inexperienced. You can merely show them the riddle, and as long as you're on the same landmass, they will lead you to where the riddle spot is, and you can do whatever interaction you need to do there. Not only that, they can also fight for you and carry loot for you, which is extremely helpful. Unfortunately, they cannot leave the island you are on, so you're going to have to say goodbye to them whenever it's time to go to the next island. After completing the first 3 voyages, you're going to get your final chapter and your final map. That is going to send you to the Devil's Thirst down south. Once you're there, dig up your Athena chest, and this is where your preference comes into play, because We did the sea fort first, you should now be grade 5. Option 1, you can go sell your loot. This is the safest option for new players who might not only die to players, but also PvE such as volcanoes. If you go down this road, be sure to claim your grade 5 Athena voyage from the mysterious stranger. It will send you back up north, but that's fine, the loot will be worth it. Or you can go with option 2, which is what I do. Go ahead and stay at Devil's Thirst and vote to sail for another Athena voyage. Because we are down south, it's going to give us 2 islands for all 3 of your maps, and you're already at 1. So you're just going to bounce back and forth from Ashen Reach and the Devil's Thirst over and over again, as many times as you'd like. Doing a quest up north took me around 40 minutes, but down here, I can do it in 15. If you are lucky enough to have 2 friends, go on a brig and drop one person off at one island while the other 2 go to the other. Because you only need 2 people to vote, you never have to sail as long as the solo person does not die, so be sure to send them over with a full crate of good food. While bouncing between the 2 islands, whether you want to go up north and grab your grade 5 quest is completely up to you and your crew. A little experiment you can try is parking your boat in the middle of the 2 islands and cannoning out to either side, making piles of loot on each island, and then when you're done with your session, going to each island and picking up all the loot. I have no idea if this would work, save time, or even be efficient, but feel free to try it and let me know how it works. But be careful because ocean PvE may still spawn on you, like a Meg did when I was about to try it and gave up. I hope this short little video was able to help you. This is one of my first videos that I kind of put a lot of effort into, so feel free to like, subscribe, maybe leave a comment. Tell me what your favorite method for leveling up Athena is. Have a great rest of your day or night.